Nigeria's privately owned oil refinery company, Dangote, has suspended its petroleum sales in Naira. According to the company's officials, the move is necessary to avoid a mismatch between the sales proceeds and, of course, the crude oil postage obligations. This latest development, according to experts, could instigate a scarcity of foreign currency as the government initiated Naira for crude deal to ensure domestic price stability fails to yield a positive outcome. Let's have more details of that in this report.
The decision by the Dangote refinery did not come as a surprise, given that it's been importing most of the crude it refines. And this is despite an arrangement by the government for the state-owned Nigerian National Petroleum Company Limited to supply the refinery and other local refiners crude in the local currency, in what is popularly known as the Naira for crude deal. Among others, the management of the Dangote refinery said, quote, "This decision is necessary to avoid a mismatch between our sales proceeds and our crude oil price purchase obligations, which are currently denominated in US dollars. As a result, we must temporarily adjust our sales currency to align with our crude procurement currency. As soon as we receive an allocation of Naira-denominated crude cargoes from NNPC, we will promptly resume petroleum product sales in Naira," end of quote.
It's an economic decision. For him to make a decision like that, putting his books together, I think he finds out that will be more profitable for him than go the direction he's going. If he's going to get oil at $1 price, when converted to Naira, it is cheaper. He would rather go and buy that oil with dollar and they refine and sell back in dollar and make more money.
There are also concerns the situation could trigger a surge in the demand for forex, as petroleum product dealers would now have to source forex to purchase fuel from the Dangote refinery. The Naira for crude deal was initiated by the government to enable local refiners, including the Dangote refinery, get crude supply in Naira to ensure domestic price stability of petroleum products. But the implementation of the deal has been far from smooth.
As it were right now, only Dangote has gotten some, not even up to the quantity he required. But no modular refinery, as it were right now, has gotten any crude. Even any crude at all, not even crude for Naira.
The NNPC says it's been able to supply 48 million barrels of crude to Dangote refinery, and it's in talks with the management of the refinery to renew the Naira for crude deal. But among the major challenges confronting the deal is that most crude producers in Nigeria already have their crude committed to forward contracts and even loan deals, as is the case of the NNPC. Besides, with almost every activity in crude production denominated in dollars, the appetite to sell crude in Naira is almost non-existent. And so it's been quite challenging for these producers to fully meet their obligations in the Naira